It's hot. Man, another phone call. Hold up. Hello? Who this? Go. What up, player? Hey, look, man, I can't even really honestly talk to you right now. Why? Because I got to talk about this iPhone 13 Pro Max, and you know what that means. Apple season. This is almost everything that you could want in an iPhone. But there are a few things holding it back, so let's get right into it. I won't waste your time today, player. Let's get into this review. This is about 3 weeks. Do you do the math? 3 weeks later. All right, you guys know how I do it. I get straight into the cons. We could run through these pretty quickly because I kind of know them off the top of my head. Number one, cinematic mode is more hype than it is practical. I don't like it. I'm one of the minority in that one. Charging could be faster, you know, in comparison to Android phones. Just call it what it is. It's big, heavy, and kind of thick. Just might be a con for some people. I see a lot of people running to the iPhone 13 mini this year. The notch lives on. And still, we have no always on display. These are some of the cons. This is some of the comparison. That's what's offered in other flagships that we're not technically getting on the iPhone 13 Pro Max. Also, another thing we have to address in this video, period, is it an upgrade? A lot of people were blurting off the mouth,
it's not an upgrade, it looks like the same phone.
Trying to make jokes, but in all reality, there's a lot of big changes. All right, so let's start off with the design. How has this phone held up for me over the last 3 weeks? You guys, for the last week and a half or so, I have not been wearing a case on this device. I've been rocking it caseless. I know. Woo. Some of you guys are screaming at me, caseless, also no screen protector. The only thing I've been wearing is this Apple Wallet with my essential cards in it, and that's about it. This is how I protect it. When I put it in with another device, I just put the glass of the other device against the wallet. So that's how I'm keeping everything together. My choice of carry along with this iPhone 13 Pro Max, where my baby at? The Z Fold 3. So I put the Z Fold 3 like that against it. I'm protecting both. Yes, I'm rocking both caseless. All right, let's get this microfiber real quick. Display wise, let's take a look. No scratches, no screen protector. Don't do what I do, disclaimer. Now let's look at the size and the edges. Hold on, let me get in the focus area of, boom. No scratches, no marks, no dings. Obviously, I'm very careful when going caseless, but nevertheless, this thing is beautifully designed. I hate to cover it up with a case. The best cases, honestly, like the Apple cases. A lot of third-party cases, like even a clear case. I bought one with the MagSafe. I won't say the company's name because they ain't working with the channel, but anyways, you get smudges on that clear case. I wasn't a fan. I thought I was gonna like it. I removed it, and here we are here, no case. But if I am gonna wear a case, it's gonna be this one right here from the manufacturer. That's how I'm rolling, that's what I'm recommending. So what I have right here is the 256 gigabyte model. That's about all I need, me personally, and this comes in at $11.99 in the price point. It is what it is. I think it's fairly priced in comparison to other flagships, which are costing a lot more, but aren't giving you a lot of what you're getting in this iPhone 13 Pro Max. That's just me being honest, straight, cutthroat, to the point. And if you wanna save money and that $11.99 price tag is too much, well then pull out this bad boy. This is the iPhone 13. It starts off at what, $6.99? And you're getting 2 of the 3 cameras here, but you're getting great battery life. Not as good as the Pro Max, we gotta talk about that later, but $6.99, you're in the Apple ecosystem, you save a lot of money. It's very light, well built, same performance and thing like that. There's options. Let's talk battery life, and honestly, we can keep this one simple and easy and straight to the point in one sentence. This is the best flagship smartphone battery that I've ever used to date, period. I'm talking crazy screen on time numbers, crazy total use numbers. I'm talking battery on battery on battery on battery. You don't have to believe me. You can go on Twitter and look at all of the people in the past, because they was tweeting about it when they first got it. Everybody's raving about the battery because it's absolutely 100,000% true. The next area of discussion is gonna be the display, baby. Finally, 120 hertz promotion has hit the iPhone. Now, Android users, I know you're gonna be sitting here like,
We've had 120 hertz for a long time.
I have along with you. I carry an Android as well, but here's the kicker as to what Apple did. Their 10 hertz to 120 hertz refresh rate and battery performance and optimization is the top of the line. All of these other devices from other manufacturers, we won't even name them, but that have 120 hertz displays, they're getting nowhere near the battery life that you're getting on this iPhone 13 Pro Max, and that's a fact. So when Apple has finally come around, we're getting some of the best 10 hertz to 120 hertz refresh rate variableness goodness of any smartphone, any flagship, period. Oh, you trying to argue? Excuse me? Name one better. Okay, now honestly, the display is one area where the iPhone 13 Pro Max shines for me this year. I'm typically every year giving the best display to a Samsung phone. This is the first year where I'm gonna give it to the iPhone over a Samsung device. I can't even believe I'm saying that, but it's honestly true. Like, this display is really good. Now, I know Samsung makes them or manufactures them, whatever the case may be. How is it that Samsung manufactures for Apple, yet Apple has the better display? With all that being said, this display isn't perfect. The biggest drawback is the notch. I don't care that it's 20% smaller. As much as I love Face ID, I think I'm at the point where I would sacrifice Face ID for Touch ID in favor of a full bezel-less display. Whether it has the cutout or you guys go a different route. Let's get more display on the screen. The notch is kind of played out. I said it. Another area that is to be mentioned and spoken about on this iPhone 13 Pro Max is the cameras. You guys, these are some of the best smartphone cameras on any smartphone on the market to date. Obviously, we're still waiting on the Pixel 6 Pro, so I'm gonna wait for that. That's the one smartphone that I believe can give the iPhone a run for its money in the camera department in the US. So as of right now, these are the best smartphone cameras. You guys, the video performance that you get out of this smartphone is next level. It's absolutely astonishing. I'm amazed year after year as these smartphone cameras just get better and better. This is the best iPhone camera to date, period. The photos are nice and well balanced across all four cameras. Talking front facing, wide, ultra wide, and telephoto. All have a great consistency of performance and quality. Oh, and let's not talk about macro mode, which is extremely dope as well. Let's do it on here. Boom, let's get up close on this. Look at how close you can get. Can y'all see that? Look at that. That's crazy. Crazy. Snap the photo. Praises aside, what does that mean? If you're somebody who needs or you rely on your smartphone cameras for, I don't know, content creation or for whatever reason, you take a lot of photos, you love video, you want it to be well balanced across the board, the iPhone 13 Pro Max will deliver on that. It's just the essence of, do you want to go iPhone? Now, as far as performance goes, honestly, you guys, these past few weeks on this iPhone 13 Pro Max right here have been smooth as butter, smoother than ever. Now granted, the 120 hertz display is adding to the overall usage, but no matter what I throw at this iPhone device, I have yet to see a stutter, a skip, or a stop. Even with iOS 15 and this early, rendition, this is the, you know how it be, it's the first one. Might be a few little hiccups there, but they'll be ironed out in software updates. But nevertheless, being a real, true, honest person and not sitting here nitpicking and being a technology snob as everyone else might be, this thing is working absolutely flawless in the performance category. As much as you knuckleheads might want me to bash this phone, there's no reason to bash it in the performance. Look, somebody was like, it only has 6 gigabytes of RAM. Samsung phones tend to have 12 gigabytes, some even 15. Here's the kicker. With 6 gigabytes of RAM, this thing is still whipping any smartphone flagship with any higher rated RAM storage capacity or whatever. It just is what it is, raw performance. It's basically, they're getting 6 gigabytes of RAM to run as if it was 12 gigabytes. Another testament to Apple's hardware and software optimization. It's one of the best. And they do have to control a lot of things to get that, but the performance and the end result is that of the satisfaction to many. Now, another question that we have to answer with this iPhone 13 Pro Max 3 weeks later is, do you think it's an upgrade, CJ? Yes. 120 hertz, absolutely beautiful. One of the best displays on any smartphone flagship. The best smartphone cameras. I mean, it's arguably, the battery life is unmatched. For you camera addicts, hold on, wait, not you camera addicts. You smartphone addicts. For you obsessive smartphone users, you smartphone addicts, this is the phone for you. Now, the thing that matters most is user experience when it comes to these smartphones. As a user who uses both Apple and Android, I can tell you this phone has been an absolute joy to use over these past 3 weeks. It's been flawless, it's been smooth as butter, watching content on here because of one of the best displays as well as really nice, great speakers to complement that. It's just an all in all great package of a smartphone. Now, no, it's not as innovative as this foldable device, but that's warranted. What other phone is as innovative as this? Let me check the screen real quick. Hold up, player. Oh, I'm sorry. Go. But you still get an effortless experience when you take a look and you strip away everything else. I know you want me to tell you that it's not better than the Z Fold 3, it's not better than the S21 Ultra or the S22 Ultra and so forth when it comes out. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying is, this is a damn good phone. A lot of you should buy it.
They say if you can't beat them, then you join them. That's no option, I don't join, I always beat them.
Isn't that the point, CJ? Aren't they supposed to get better year after year? But yeah, according to a bunch of knuckleheads on the internet, it's not an upgrade.